Well, a 19-year-old in California is breaking academic barriers.
Tanishq Abraham graduated high school at just 10 years old. Now, after successfully defending his dissertation, he is one of the youngest Ph.D. holders in the world at just 19.
So cool.
Dr. Tanishq Abraham joins us now to discuss this amazing accomplishment. How fun is this?
Yeah.
Dr. Abraham, good morning. That is a huge title for just 19. How does it feel to hear us call you that? I mean, what does it mean to get your Ph.D.?
Yeah, thank you for having me. Really excited to be here. Yeah, this is it's a bit, a big moment for me. Yeah, I'm still getting used to hearing people call me Dr. Tanishq, but yeah, it's been a long journey with lots of ups and downs. So I'm really happy to be here at the end of this wonderful journey. So yeah.
So, doctor, how tough was this at your age? I mean, this is usually something people are doing in their late 20s, maybe their early 30s. What was it like to just be a teenager and be going through this type of school?
Yeah, I think it was a unique experience, and I was just trying to be like any regular student, I guess. But of course, there were some challenges that came along the way. Being a young student, and so yeah, of course, I tried my best to interact with everyone, and I socialized with everyone. But of course, for example, I cannot go to the bars with other PhD students or things like that. But I still gained a lot of friends throughout the process, and of course, it's been a really exciting and wonderful experience. And yeah, of course, getting a PhD at any age is a huge accomplishment, but I think it means a whole lot for me to be able to do it this early on as well.
So, Doctor, we have a fun flashback for you. About 8 years ago, you joined MSNBC to talk about what you wanted to be when you grow up. Let's take a listen.
When I grow up, I do want to become a doctor and a medical researcher, and in the long term, also become a president.
All right, so you got the first part of that done. My question is, can we expect like a 2024 presidential announcement coming from you, or what's next?
Sure, why not? I think, I'm of course really excited about medical AI research. Now that's kind of been my recent interest. That was the focus of my PhD, and I'm continuing down that route. I recently founded a medical AI research organization as well, which is called MedArc. So that's a direction that I think there's a lot of promise in that, and really excited to lead efforts in this space. But yeah, eventually down the line, we'll see where life takes me.
So, Doctor, AI is something that we've been talking about a ton on this show here at NBC News. We've been loving covering it, but a lot of it comes with some stuff that sounds sort of scary and then some things that sound absolutely amazing. To you, anything we should be worried about and anything you're particularly excited about in your field?
Yeah, I think in the field of AI, there's a lot of opportunity, but of course, lots of risk as well that we have to be careful about how these systems are being deployed. But I think overall, people who are going to be using AI to augment their workflows and help them with their work, I think those are the people that are going to be succeeding. So I think we should all be looking into ways to use AI to improve our own workflows.
Very cool. Dr. Abraham, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. So good to have you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.